Guys, friends, this is one of the startup founders called as Modash, and he's Avery Schrader from Nova Scotia, Canada.
Long way from home.
Yes, I'm honored to be here with him, and he's showing me Lift 99, which is a kind of a co-working space with you'll see a lot of wall of fame here. In fact, yeah, and all these companies here, which you can see right from Verif, Starship, Toggle, Thunderbeam, Pipedrive, Zero Turnaround, Cleveron, Moniz, Skeleton, Taxify, and a lot many. Not to forget TransferWise. And this is really a cool co-working space. Yeah, I follow you.
Absolutely.
Where you have to take off your shoes here, and you wear one of these. You can also bring your pets, and then this is the way up. Okay, great.
So yeah, then there's some more like dedicated spaces for slightly larger companies. So Macenta is a Mobilabs company.
All right.
And they do kind of like MailChimp for SMS.
Yeah, and you also have Pet Shop Boys. Huh?
So yeah, each of the names represents a famous person or public figure who said something interesting about Estonia.
Great.
So the Pet Shop Boys actually wrote a song called Between Two Islands about Estonia.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Great.
And then we have
Also some kind of a mini library and stuff like that.
so in here
And
is
then you also have, some more co-working space.
these guys
So you'll see a lot of programmers around the world and how they create some great startups. So this is the place, man. If you want to be in startups, you gotta be here to create one of the best technologies in the world, in one of the tiniest countries in the world. Yeah,
and there's
okay.
just a couple more small meeting rooms
Yeah.
in the mini Lift 99 library.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
A great place for all startup owners, and also to have great energy here, a lot of interaction, a lot of new ideas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Wonderful. So Lift 99, and this is again Wall of Fame, Estonian Mafia Wall of Fame.
So Lift 99 started as one co-working hub
Yeah.
and now expands to Kiev as well. And they also raised 3 million, almost 4 million to do a skill sharing platform between founders. So if you're in the hub, or if you're like just a founder outside of the hub that needs to network and interact with others, then you can go to this app, and it's kind of like LinkedIn for founders that actually want to connect and share advice and such things. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is of Lift 99 app, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. So Lift 99
Wow.
is now a software company as well. Yeah. Which
Great,
is kind of interesting.
great.
Yeah.
So fine, we take it further now, maybe with the products and all. I paused the video, and they also have, for this instance, to move around, they also have Stego bikes, which is cool, pretty cool. So you can see as one of the videos, which I'll be sharing shortly, that these bikes can be folded, unfolded in just 2 seconds. You can charge them in your office with electric chargers, and the battery is built inside here, and that's all. And you have a display here, and you can just go to anywhere. You can carry it in the metro, bus, train, trams, anything. Thank you.
Just have to save my questions for you for later, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. So when did you start this?
So
Modash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The co-founders kind of started taking Modash seriously, I would say about 6 months ago.
Okay.
But we launched the product in November, just 2 months ago.
Okay.
And
Great.
since then we've basically what Modash allows you to do is run audience-targeted influencer marketing campaigns. So
Right.
you can work with famous people on the internet to promote your product to the right audience.
All right. Can you call it as a digital marketing? One of the
it's a
digital marketing.
tool, totally.
Okay, quite innovative.
We try to be, yeah. So, since then we've onboarded like close to 15 customers.
Oh,
We did a small pre-seed round, and those customers are pretty interesting. Verif and Taxify, for example, or also Telia, the telecommunications company here, and some more international brands like Yoki Network and Heatmont are working with Modash now. So lots of cool stuff happening, but we launched the product around November, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
And pushing hard to move really quickly.
Okay, great. Okay.
No problem.
Okay, so how big is the organization now? How many people in Modash? And
so after raising our pre-seed in December, we grew to close to 10 people now. Yeah. So,
okay, great.
Yeah, mostly developers, and we're hiring. So if you're a developer that wants to come to Estonia and work in a startup, then
you need what, full stack developer?
Full stack or really good at JavaScript is the most important trait. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fine. I have got a couple of friends. I can get them connected to you. That would be great. And also a very simple and also a unique question. All the way from Nova Scotia, like Canada, why did you choose Estonia?
So I chose Estonia for a couple reasons. One of them was that for me, Estonia was a blank slate. I didn't know anything about Estonia. I didn't know the language or what to expect when I got here.
Right.
And the other one was that I heard that this was a place where you can build really amazing things with cool people. That was basically the two principles that brought me here, was that I could kind of start fresh and that I could do something real. And that's what kind of brought me here, yeah.
Do you also have, or did you also have e-residency before applying here for startup visa?
No, I did not. I kind of did both at the same time.
All right.
Because, there's certain benefits of having e-residency even if you have the startup visa, because there's a period in between when you get a residence permit where you don't have the ID card to sign documents and such. So, yeah, so I got both at the same time.
All right, that's great. Okay.
Yeah.
So where do you see Modash as you are, growing really rapidly and you are building your team? Where do you see Modash in next 2 years, and also what are your mission or vision for the company?
Yeah, so Modash's driving goal from the very beginning was to kind of help these people who just like to make cool stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
So our driving mission is to help every creator get paid. And in order to do that, that means we're going to have to run a lot of campaigns. So in order to get to that step, what we're doing is really kind of super innovative, never been done before, is trying to figure out how to prove that after somebody saw a post from an influencer, like a month later on a different device in another country with a different username, whatever, purchased your product. So that's one big milestone that we're accomplishing right now, is the ability to track these kind of conversions. Outside of that, it's hard to say with Modash. I think in the next 6 to 12 months, we'll raise a little bit larger seed funding, and we want to grow a really awesome team that's just dedicated to that mission. Right now, that's a really cool infinite game to work towards. Yeah. There's my co-founder, actually, also a foreigner.
Oh, let me just take him as well. Hi.
Yeah, nice
Clevis
to meet you.
Toscano.
Hello,
And you are?
my name is Yang. I'm co-founder of Modash. I'm currently responsible for product and taking care of the growth. Yeah.
That's great. And you're from which country?
I'm from China.
China.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, great.
Okay,
You built a very awesome Modash company, a startup.
Yeah.
And congratulations, and wish you all the best for that.
Thank you. Thank
Pleasure
you so
meeting
much.
you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
You're famous now.
Have fun. Yeah.
Okay. So you are two co-founders. Or
3 actually.
3?
So one Estonian, one from China, and then a Canadian.
Okay, so you met here, or you?
Yeah, we all met here.
And then you started
Exactly. Yeah.
Modash.
It's kind of crazy. I don't know, miracle, I guess.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay. In terms of revenue, where do you see the revenues hitting and all? How do you see the company growing there?
So our goal is to be profitable in the next 3 or 4 months.
All right.
4-ish months.
Yeah.
Which means we need to hit 25 to 30,000 in recurring revenue.
Yeah.
Euros. That's ramen profitable, as they say.
Okay, so you'll have kind of a break-even point.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when we would ideally raise some funding in order to start growing really fast.
Alright.
Outside of outside of that, in the long term, because of this idea of doing conversion rate attribution, we can move the entire market of influencer marketing from experimental to performance budget, which means that hopefully we can put Modash next to Facebook and Google ads as far as performance and optimization goes, and hopefully do $1 billion in revenue in 3 to 5 years. Yeah.
Wow, great! That's awesome.
A crazy goal, but that's the kind of thing you have to strive for.
Wish you all the best. So, and what are the challenges that you see typically here
in this market?
And also, like for Modash, what are the challenges that you foresee?
Yeah, challenges for us are that we're in a two-sided marketplace. We've kind of solved that problem a little bit by having kind of super strong database on one side to help support growing the other side. So we solve a bit of chicken and egg problem. But for us, one other thing is that we do a little bit rely on third parties because we work with social media platforms.
Okay.
This is always a risky business because you never know when those things change. In the long term, we hope to be completely platform agnostic and not care too much about Instagram individually or Twitch individually or Facebook individually, but rather to be everywhere, which is really hard thing to do, but valuable in the sense that you're not if the wind shifts, you don't get blown away. Other than that, the idea of influencer marketing is kind of only reaching its maturity now, which means that if somebody can make it work at scale, then we'll see Google and Uber and whoever else adopt those kind of platform, that platform, or influencer marketing in general, Airbnb and so on. But until somebody can do things like conversion rate attribution and really prove that this is a valuable marketing channel, then it's only a lifestyle business. We could hit $1 billion, maybe we could hit 100 million in recurring revenue, maybe. If we're like the best in the world, but that's not good enough for us.
All right. Okay. And you have some also competitors here. Do you see some competitors as well already?
Yeah. So there's a ton of competitors because influencer marketing has in the last 5 years really exploded as a topic.
Right.
But most of them are just playing in the sandbox and kind of live in a place that I would say I also did as far as headspace around the idea goes, which is if we could just solve all the small problems of making communication really easy, making finding the right people really easy, and so on, then we could kind of capture more of the market. But the problem is you need all of those tools in one place, and you also have to actually solve the entire industry problem, which is there's a couple things. One of them is relationship management, and the other one is this conversion rate attribution. So once we stopped thinking about just the tiny pieces and rather the greater problem that we need to solve, everything made it a lot clearer to us how we were going to be different than the competition. But there is a lot of competitors in this space. It's just a matter of being the best one. Being the best we can be, I guess.
All right. So that's very good, candid conversation we had with Avery Schrader, one of the founders of Modash, and we wish him all the great success.
Thank you so much.
And we'll keep you updated. Stay tuned and stay subscribed. Thank you.